Grief was just beginning for the victims of the Club Q shooting in Colorado Springs when Governor Jared Polis called for expanding the state's 3-year-old red flag law.
We need to make sure that that's more available and easier.
Right now, the law lets loved ones and law enforcement seek a court order to remove guns from a dangerous person. Polis wants to extend that power to the top prosecutors in Colorado's 22 judicial districts.
I would certainly support the expansion of the statute to include district attorneys.
Boulder DA Michael Doherty, a Democrat, sees it as part of a larger effort to curb gun deaths.
And to me, it's just one step.
But it's not clear whether Doherty's colleagues will agree. At a press conference last week, we asked El Paso County DA Michael Allen, a Republican, what he thought of the proposal.
I'm certainly up to engaging in discussion and potentially modifying that legislation to make it appropriately fit certain situations.
In June 2021, Allen's office filed felony charges against the Club Q suspect after a threat and a standoff. A judge dismissed the case a year later after the suspect's family refused to testify. And Allen dismissed the idea that the red flag law could have prevented what happened at Club Q.
The case was pending for 383 days under those felony charges. That is longer than an extreme risk protection order provides.
Even so, Doherty wants DAs to have that ability, and he'd extend it to doctors, therapists, and teachers.
We have 28 children and teens killed by gun violence every day in this country. 28. That's the equivalent of a high school classroom being wiped out every day in the United States.
Kevin Vaughn, 9 News.
And a 9 wants to know analysis of the data from the time the law took effect in January of 2020 to the week of the Club Q shooting found that 359 red flag petitions had been filed statewide and 228 of them had been approved. Much more on this question is available at 9news.com.